little bit of Mod 2 practice for you all. I don't know how well the microphone's going to pick me up, but we'll give it a try. So on your Mod 2, basically it's just a no frills ride, but there's a few things you're expected to do. Let's let him go. Go on. So I'm going to start with some very sort of basic things. Your riding school will teach you all about road positions and the 3 main positions that you're expected to be able to use during that test. You've got position 1, which is all the way to the left, position 2, which is in the middle, and the position I'm going into now, which is position 3. Always making sure I'm just, every time I come to a speed bump or a car, I'm looking. Lifesaver before you turn. No, I'm being a bit daft there. Look at him with no fucking light. Fucking idiot. Not the best place to show people around here because my area is a hellhole. But before you indicate, quick lifesaver, indicate. Now remember, your lifesavers are only valid for 3 seconds in a test scenario. Let's just get 3 of all this. I should have done a lifesaver there, but I'm a lazy cunt, so... Oh, your following distances, you're looking... Is it 2 seconds in the dry, 4 seconds in the wet? Shouldn't be stopped. A car length away from other cars at lights. Okay, past this fucker. Probably more right idiot talking to myself. Now before I set off from the lights, I'm gonna shoulder check, mirror shoulder check. Every manoeuvre that you do on the road, whether it's moving left in your lane to position 1 or moving out to position 3, you've got to do that lifesaver before you do it. So here I'm going to filter out to the right, quick lifesaver. You won't do this on your test, but just sort of to show you. I guess a little tip of filtering as well, I'm always looking at a gap. So here I can see there's a gap in front of this white car. I'm just going to dip in behind him. Bam, I'm there. I could force in front, but I can't be arsed. Again, before I set off, I'm going to do a lifesaver over the left shoulder, check the left mirror, then right mirror, right shoulder. You sort of time that as the lights go to amber. They give you just enough time to perform them checks and move off safely. Remember, when your examiner is behind you, yeah, so when you're out on your Mod 2, your instructor, oh here we go, try that one for the 3rd time. Oh, right, quick lifesaver there, indicate, and we're going to go right. So when you're out on your Mod 2 and you've got that examiner behind you, treat him as though you've got a police biker behind you. You don't want to be doing anything exciting, no things like that, no swerving, no, just nothing exciting. You're going to have a 45-minute ride of boredom. And that's all he's looking for. He wants to make sure that you're nice and safe and competent whilst you're out on the road. So I'll touch on some of the stops that they'll expect you to do. You'll be stopped a minimum of 3 times during your test. So that he'll pull you in and have you stop a couple of metres behind the car, and that's to make sure you can pull out from a parking spot in traffic safely. He'll stop you on a hill to make sure you can do a hill start, and then he'll do just another random one, or if he's bored, he might do 5 or 6 of them. My examiner did 6 or 7 different blocks. You know, it was worth doing because it just shows that you're confident. But they're nothing to worry about, they're nice and easy. He will ask you at some point during the test. For me, it was right at the start of the test. You will have to do I can't remember what the section's called, but basically it's like self-navigation. So he'll tell you to follow the signs to a certain place. For me, I did my test in Brentbury in Stockport, and if any of you are familiar with it, come out the test centre, you do a left. And as you're on the road up to the lights, he says to me, right, we're going to do it right at the traffic lights, and once we've done that, we're going to follow the signs on your own to Stockport Town Centre, aiming for Portwood roundabout. And I'm quite lucky, I know the area, I'm pretty confident with the area, so I just followed the signs and did what he wanted to do. And away we go. And then some part during the ride, he'll take back over with the directions. And it's pretty easy. You know, I think the biggest bit of advice I've got for anybody just going in now for Mod 1 and 2, don't get worked up about it. The instructors, or examiners even, they don't want you to fail. They want to pass as many people as possible. And sure, I'm sure somebody out there has got a story of an examiner that was just a dickhead that day. Woke up on the wrong side of his bed, or his missus would toss him off in the morning. Who knows? Fucking rats. But by the by, most examiners are pretty sound. I know mine was brilliant. Might have failed me Mod 1 the first time, right? But never mind. But yeah, you want to be them positions that I mentioned earlier, position 1, 2, and 3. You want to be practicing them whenever you're out on your own. Even when you're 1, 2, 5, get it into your head. Ride like a wally. Ride like you are the biggest sausage on the fucking planet. Because that's what that instructor wants. That examiner, I keep saying instructor. But you know what I mean. He wants you to ride as safely as physically possible. Yeah, the most of us ride like that after we've passed our test and got our licence. Nah, do we fuck. Some people do. Small. But by and large, you ride however you want. Do I ever normally look over my shoulders and check my mirrors before they set off? Do I fuck? Something to mention, anytime you do a right hand turn, you are required to do a lifesaver. It's mandatory. You will get a major if you do not do a lifesaver on your right shoulder anytime you turn right. So get practicing that, make sure that is in your head. The same goes when you do your Mod 1, your U-turn I don't think it's ever done to the left, it's always to the right. You want to make sure you do your observations as you set off, and then just before you do your U-turn, you do a lifesaver to the over the right hand shoulder. Right away. Are we going? That's a bad. You don't ever want to ride fast like that in a Mod 2. Basically, you ride like a fucking NPC. That's the easiest way I can describe it. Every single bit of your training will teach you to ride like that. Put this on board. It's such a nice feeling. off, buddy. Break yourself a bit. The bus got to pull in. Normally say go to the inside of a fucking wagon like that, but we're doing it. Oh, still can't pull it. So yeah, a couple of things to watch for. Following distance. The distance you are between the car ahead when you come to a stop at lights. Always try and keep it at least the car's length. It seems counterintuitive because in traffic we all bunch up together. And you're a liar if you say that you don't. Lifesaver there with the big truck. Well, the lifesaver for a reason. So again, stupid. Me, Mr. Peugeot, then. Thank you very much. I always say thank you. There's Mr. Duke going. See, now I hear that I'm filtering. You would never do this on your mod too. But in about 8 or 9 cars ahead of me just to see where the gaps are, to see where I can dip in if I need to. These lights are probably going to change in a minute, so get past here. Hopefully I don't have to put down. Bastard, bastard, bastard. Yeah, so your mods, they're nothing to be scared of. Another day when I've got a bit of spare time, I will run you guys through a bit of mod 1 training or just explain a few things. Mod 1's a piece of piss really. I did both of mine in 8-ish minutes and that was taking me time. I can't get past here because it's far over. Bit of blood there. I'll get look back through there actually. Bit lifesaver, make sure there's no bikes. And dick. You really don't like this lane positioning, does it? Come on. That gap there you left. That's what I mean, you see, on your mod 2 you'd be expected to leave a nice big easy gap. We never actually do it in real life. Ooh, coming through. Sped coming through. And I'm going to go right because I'm going on the motorway. Want to make sure your observations are clear and precise to the examiners that are watching you. You know, over exaggerate your head movements. He wants to see your head bobbling around on a stick, but at the same time don't do too many observations. Like here, I always give a little lifesaver, change the frame. Oh, thank you very much, Mr. Parcelman. Oh, Mr. Man wants a race race. Oh yeah. Poon. I'm gonna bum your mother. Bye.